Holding life, I gotta squeeze.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Detroit Tigers have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, towing the slab in today's game, Michael Lorenzen.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Ready to go now, and stepping in for Boston. The pitch to the right side, boots it, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. Check out the Red Sox lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Rafael Devers now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Swing and a tapper. And he picks it up in foul territory. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Up the middle. Baez picks it up on the run. Throw to first. And that is that. Nothing doing for Boston. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Tanner Houck. What should we keep an eye on here?
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Here's Riley Green.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And a pitch. Popped in the air. Left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And let's take a look at the lineup. Here's a speed threat, Matt Vierling. Swing and a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The batter now, Javier Baez. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Vierling leads off first with 1 away. That one the other way. Verdugo makes the play. Out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His second of the year, and they add a pair. It's 2-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
So 2 down. Now it's going to be Austin Meadows. First offering misses the mark. There's a strike. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. At the belt and fires. Fouls one off. 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. On the ground to third. Whips it to Casas, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
There's nothing that can stop me. You best be watching, 'cause I'm putting on a show.
Back here in Detroit, now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The pitch. That's in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Next offering misses, and a count 1-2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the...
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. Singy, Adam Duvall's a guy that's had a nice career, but 2021, the year that was kind of the signature year in his resume. Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of this start, so I think the guys further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher, do something to get him out of his rhythm.
Now batting Tristan Casas. That one's in there, 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Kicks and deals. Next offering misses down and away. Just missed. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Struck him out looking. Red Sox go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Eric Haas. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a pitch. Good eye right there. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
Now here is Spencer Torkelson. Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Strike 2. That's towards center. Duvall under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting it.
And now it's Jonathan Scope. Swings through that one. 0-1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. And the righty deals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Back there, turning, looking, and that one is gone. Jonathan Scope takes him deep, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
And next up for the Tigers, Akil Baddoo. In there, and it's 0-1. And that's outside. And the right-hander deals.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Can't get there. Base hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's the center fielder, Riley Green. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And he deals. There's a strike.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
And that one handled in plenty of time to first. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0.
Got your own, ain't gotta run a stand. Give me a chance. I got my bands up. 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand.
And welcome back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Kike Hernandez. Lorenzen in his 8th season, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And here it comes. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. The punch out there. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Jorge Alfaro at the plate. And that's in there for strike 1. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And down on strikes. And now 2 gone.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. He doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Christian Arroyo in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. 3 for 7 in the series so far. They say it went.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Haas makes the catch, and that'll do it. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at the ballpark, now the number 2 hitter, Matt Vierling.
The right field.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Houck back to work. And ball 1 to the right fielder, Vierling. 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Next pitch is outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, digging for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So, man aboard. Now it's Javier Baez. Next pitch downstairs. 1-0.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Vierling at second with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Out there to center. Duvall sizing this one up. Snags it on the run. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Up next is the Tigers. The third baseman, Kyle.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Dutch. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. In there for strike 1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
On the ground to third. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Austin Meadows now. That one's in there, 0-1. Meadows, a former All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's 4-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And And next to hit for Detroit, Eric Haas. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Activity in the bullpen. Zach Kelly preparing to come on if needed. Paxton getting cranked up as well. Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Dutch headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 5-0.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Tanner Houck done for the day, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New arm out of the bullpen, Zach Kelly.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Right-handed reliever on the ground to first. Can't field it cleanly. Casas on to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Number 7, second baseman, Jonathan.
And now Jonathan Schoop. He's already homered in this one. And the first offering is not close. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 7-0.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Now here is Akil Baddoo.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one missed. Schoop at second with 2 down. Foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive. And no one can get there. Schoop coming home. He will score. It's 8-0. And in its second with an RBI double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Riley Green, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. His second of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 10-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now, Matt Vierling. First pitch, not close. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate. 7 runs on the board. 3 innings complete. Tigers 10 and the Red Sox nothing. Back at Comerica Park. Now, Alex